Hi, welcome back to my podcast. Amazing. I'm in East London in a place called Rope Park. Actually rope because they hang you by the rope, and it's changed so much. I'm actually amazed at how much it's changed, and I'm looking at the young men. There's a lot of young men around there walking around and they're not doing too much, and it makes me wonder why aren't they doing a lot. Because as I come to these areas and I look, it looks like they're getting rid of poverty. So there's no poverty, but you can see the people walking around. You can see them doing something, except for the old men, of course, because they're not able to do something for one reason or the other. They're too old, they're getting their pensions, whatever. But as we look at everything else, it does look modern. It looks really modern. And in fact, I hardly recognise it at all. I'm impressed by the amount of different people that have come in and that they all seem to be working. However, there's a core of them that aren't working, and I wonder what they're doing. Now, opposite me, there's some World War II flats, and you can see that they're being maintained, most probably by the Tower Hamlets Council, and there's also some other modern bits and pieces, and they look nice as well. They're nice flats. There's a little football stadium. I won't call it little, but it's big enough. That's it. You can see people playing and doing what they want in it, but I'm beginning to wonder, what are the real people doing? I mean, as I'm here now, I can smell weed. Not an unusual smell when you get used to it, but the one thing it does do, it does stop you from dreaming. All you start dreaming about is when am I going to get that bit of weed? And that's nonsensical. Especially in a world where a young man has got to grow up and he's got to start to find his way. He's got to learn how to fight and do other things. I'm not sounding too negative, I hope, but it's true. I can see the women as well. They're growing up, and I wonder what the young women, what they'll grow into. I wonder who they'll look at for their husbands. I wonder in this area, which is predominantly Muslim, will the Muslim girls stay Muslim men? Who knows? But it's changing. And I don't think it's changing because they want it to change. It's changing because it has to change. They have to look at different things. And they have to look at keeping people entertained. A long time ago, gave them bread and wine. That's what used to happen in the Romans. Bread and wine, and they were satisfied, all right? Obviously, there was a lot of other things they gave them. For example, if you look at the Roman times, you could tell that what they were doing wasn't quite right. They were paintings. In Rome now, there are loads of small paintings that are not very big, and they're paintings of a very sexually explicit nature. So basically, they're knobbing each other. That's the bottom line of it. And it wasn't very good, because we know how they ended up. And they didn't end up in the best way possible. They ended up in the worst way possible. Now, it's a lovely day. And I'm beginning to wonder, how is it possible for the people of this area to move from where they live into these flats? Because these flats are unbelievable. Have a look and let me know what you think of them. I'm sure you're going to like them. Yep. Let's take a close look. These are worth a lot of money. Money that we can't afford. So we can forget about that. As you can see, the two people walking away were clearly doing what they weren't supposed to be doing. But you know what, we're going to leave them to do that. Because maybe that's all they know. They know they can ply their trade, get business, and no one's going to disturb them. I mean, the only one around is disturbing my older men. But what are they really going to do? Are they going to do anything? I don't think so. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Now, you can do me a favour. I keep telling you this. You want to contact me, don't contact me. In fact, no, I'll be serious. You want to contact me, leave it at the email, which is at the bottom. If you want to subscribe at the top. And I've got to ask you this question. Now, why are so many of you watching these videos and you're not subscribing? Come on, let's get with it. We don't want to put you in the naughty corner, so subscribe. Just press once. Then you haven't got to do anything. I'll be on tap, so to speak. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Hope you enjoy this day, and take care.